After coaching over 80,000 fundraisers, I realized the one thing missing was a safe space to actually practice. That's why we built Practivated, and I'm so excited to announce that you can now try it for free. No pressure, just progress. Let me take you behind the scenes and show you how it works. Tivy is our coach inside the platform, and we're going to get some advice from her about how we can re-engage some of these previously loyal donors who have stopped giving.
Hello, Mallory. How are you doing?
Hi, good. I'm looking for some advice on how I reconnect meaningfully with previously loyal donors who have stopped giving. I really don't want to come across as desperate, transactional, or urgent, but I'm trying to figure out a few touch points that might help me get a response.
You're right to lead with relationship over reactivation. The key here is anchoring your outreach in genuine curiosity and shared values, not the ask. Start with sincere acknowledgement. You've been such an important part of this work. Then invite reconnection without pressure. I've been thinking about you and would just love to hear what's been resonating or shifting for you lately. From there, offer a low-barrier, thoughtful touchpoint. It could be a short story about a recent impact that aligns with why they originally supported. Keep the tone personal, like you're continuing a meaningful conversation, not trying to reclose a gift. Want to draft one together? Tell me the last thing you know they cared about.
We saw somebody the other day talk to Tivy for 31 minutes straight, creating an entire strategy around lapsed donors. But after you finish a full coaching conversation with Tivy, you get a session recap, right? I only did a few seconds, so I'm showing you a different one here, but you get a session recap. And what's really important about these session recaps is that we also are giving you action items, because our goal inside Practivated is to help you take the steps in your fundraising that you've been dealing with some resistance or challenges taking. So you can actually click into any of our action items and we will help you take that next step. So maybe it's drafting a recognition message to them or creating a vision narrative to help re-engage them, right? We'll even take it as far as helping you sketch out the narrative arc, or inviting engagement beyond donations after the coaching conversation that you have. And to take that one step further, we actually just created a writing assistant to be able to take this one step further as well. So you can craft that donor email. So let's say with Tivy, you've identified a few touch points that you want to take to start to re-engage those lapsed donors. And so I'm going to take Tivy's advice, and I want to write an email to these donors to invite a meeting to start to build that relationship without an ask. So I'm going to give Tivy the prompt here. Tivy is our writing assistant here to help me create the email. And then it's going to start to populate the email just like you would see in another generative AI tool, but it's a lot better. We have some organizations who have been using it side by side with other generative AI tools and keep telling us how much they love what's in Practivated. And I'm just going to show you what happens if you put a slight edit in there, make it a little bit more casual. The tool will rewrite it, and then you can go right in and copy it and put it into your email right away. I know how hard fundraising conversations can feel. That's why I created Practivated. And now you can try it for free, a safe space to build confidence because your mission deserves momentum.